Struggling with IT certification exams? Introducing ExamBoot, the ultimate AI-connected platform to help you succeed. With over 30,000 real-world questions from over 150 certification providers, ExamBoot gives you everything you need to prepare. It's simple. You add a certification and create as many exam simulations as you want. You are not alone. Your personal virtual coaches, Ben and Becky, are here to provide you with detailed explanations for each question in multiple languages and personalized advice throughout your preparation. Track your progress with our advanced performance dashboard. Focus on your weak areas and improve with targeted tests. Get ready to ace your next certification. ExamBoot, your path to success starts here. Visit examboot.com today.
Attachez vos ceintures. Si vous souhaitez devenir un expert en cybersécurité reconnu dans le monde entier, notre bootcamp CISSP est votre billet d'or. En un mois seulement, vous maîtriserez les 8 domaines du CISSP avec l'aide d'instructeurs certifiés et expérimentés. Notre méthodologie pratique comprend des études de cas, des ateliers pratiques et des simulations d'examen sur notre plateforme ExamBoot. Et le meilleur dans tout ça, notre programme est conçu avec flexibilité pour s'adapter à votre vie professionnelle bien remplie. Pourquoi obtenir la certification CISSP? C'est simple. Bénéficier d'une reconnaissance internationale, booster vos opportunités de carrière et décrocher des postes mieux rémunérés et plus responsables. Ne manquez pas cette chance de transformer votre avenir professionnel. Inscrivez-vous dès maintenant et profitez de notre tarif spécial pour les 10 premiers inscrits avec le code promo CISSPJAN 25. Tic, tac, le temps presse. Scannez le QR code sur votre écran et inscrivez-vous dès aujourd'hui. À très bientôt.
Struggling with IT certification exams? Introducing ExamBoot, the ultimate AI-connected platform to help you succeed. With over 30,000 real-world questions from over 150 certified
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. You are welcome here at the EOCON 2024. For those who are joining us today, we are actually at the third day of our conference, and we are happy to have you here at the EOCON 2024. So we also are glad to have those sponsors helping us to realize this event. Shout out to Examboot, Africurity, Jefona, and Africa Unif. So today we are having Muhammad Hassan Anwar, which is a cybersecurity expert, is going to talk about securing large language models, a holistic approach. So Hassan, I will let you introduce yourself, and then you can go on and share the knowledge with us. Thank you for being here. We are very happy to have you.
Thank you very much.
I'll just
So,
have to say that actually everything is recorded and shared on LinkedIn and YouTube. So just for the knowledge. Thank you.
got it. Can I share my screen?
Yes,
Okay,
actually.
so hello everyone. My name is Mohammed Hassan Anwar, and I am a cloud security engineer at Oxygen Security. So, let me first share my screen and bring up the side deck. Let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so uh, I'm a cloud security engineer at Oxygen Security, and what we do and who we are. Uh, Oxygen Security is basically has helped over 50 different customers build their Gen AI journey from on-premise to hybrid to uh, to multi-cloud. So, uh, given our experience in securing complex IT environments, I think we are in position to discuss how to safeguard generative AI applications. So today we will talk about how to secure generative AI applications that are built around generative AI or integrate with generative AI. So As AI continues to revolutionize industries, safeguarding this application is more important than ever. So, in this session, we will explore a holistic strategy to ensure the security and integrity of generative AI applications. So, we will start with a brief overview of what LLM applications are and what LLM SecOps really means. And then we will explore the reference architecture for LLM applications and tackle the challenges that comes with them. And then we will also discuss LLM application development, how to automate LLM applications, and securing the LLM applications. So, overview. First, we have to let's clarify what LLM applications are. So, they are often chatbots that generate information such as summarize. They are used for summarizing text or for translation of languages. And these applications take queries as an input and provide response as an output. So these applications typically include semantic search capabilities, complex data rights management platform, and robust data lifecycle management. So when integrating these LLM applications into your system, it is very crucial to to revise your data lifecycle policies, data ownership, and data classification policies. We have to protect our data privacy using information rights management, sensitivity labels, and data loss prevention policies. And we have to ensure that data is managed correctly, and data is only available to the set of people that are uh, uh, that have the right to access that data. So just remember, secure LLM is a combination of LLM applications with automation, continuous integration, continuous deployment, and LLM SecOps measures. So uh, we have a reference architecture of a chatbot. So consider a chatbot that can answer your questions and provide relevant information. Now, how does that work? At a high level, it involves a query being translated into embeddings, which are then compared to a vector database to find the closest matching data. To optimize the processing of this process, filtered context snippets are injected into the initial prompts. This ensures that the prompt is effectively uh, the prompt is effective and generates accurate response. One crucial design principle is to separate the front end user interface from the LLM backend. Now, this approach can help in two ways. The first is cost efficiency. Building a single large scale LLM backend can reduce operational costs. And secondly, centralized security, implementing security measures once at the backend level can protect multiple front end applications. Now we have some challenges with LLM applications. So one of the biggest challenges with LLM application is the complexity of data integration. These applications often rely on data from various sources, including real-time system, IoT devices, and search engines. The integration process introduces security risk, as data needs to be securely transmitted, accessed, and protected. Now, key consideration to protect the data include all integrations require to have secure network or require user to have delegated access and entitlement to that data that that's going to be used for his semantic search. We have to establish proper data retention policies, classification and cataloging of data. And another critical area is model API security. Model communication over the public internet must be protected using encryption, Additionally, sensitive data such as personal information should be handled with utmost care throughout the entire LLM application lifecycle. We will delve deeper into the security aspect of and discuss how to address them effectively as part of as part of the LLM's SecOps strategy. Now, LLM application development, where to start? So let's dive into the practical aspects of building LLM application. When developing the application, you have two main components to consider: the logic and data integration, and the choice of LLM model. Selecting the right LLM model is very crucial. Not all models offer the same level of security and AI capabilities. Carefully evaluate your options. Consider factors like open source versus managed models, and as they are and their potential risks and benefits. Another important design decision is to separate the front end user interface from the back end. This approach allows you to focus on building a robust and secure LLM backend that can be integrated with various front end applications. And by following these guidelines, we can effectively develop LLM applications that are both powerful and secure. So, uh, what so how can we develop these LLM applications? So LLM applications are inherently cloud native. This means that they often rely on cloud-based infrastructure and open source components. While this approach offers flexibility and scalability, it also introduces new security challenges. When building LLM applications, consider the following security measures. First, we have to securely manage and update open source frameworks like LangChain, Semantic Kernel, and Llama Index. We have to protect cloud-based resources, including servers, managed AI services, and vector databases. We have to apply the same security measures to vector databases as we apply to traditional databases, ensuring data privacy and integrity. By addressing these security considerations, we can effectively protect the LLM application and mitigate potential risks. So, moving on to what is LLM Ops. So, LLM Ops is an extension of DevOps, and now that we understand the basics of LLM applications, let's discuss how to integrate them into our existing workflows. One of the key challenges is ensuring a smooth transition without disrupting our development and deployment process. Leveraging existing CI/CD pipelines and automation tools by adding a new few stages and steps, we can effectively support LLM applications. Remember, the backend component of LLM applications are still cloud native, so many of our existing practices can be applied. Some of the key considerations for LLM ops include fine-grained access control. Given the sensitive nature of LLMs and their potential impact, precise management is crucial. We have the second is secure integration. By implementing robust security measures, LLM Ops helps to protect the integrity and confidentiality of LLM applications and their associated data. Monitoring and logging. Monitoring and logging are essential for understanding the behavior of user and performance of LLM application. Addressing these aspects, we can integrate LLM applications into our existing infrastructure while maintaining a strong security posture. So, moving on to LLM SecOps. What is LLM SecOps? Before diving into LLM SecOps, let's clarify the unique security challenges posed by LLM applications. While traditional applications focus on data leakage, LLM application faces additional threats like prompt injection and model poisoning. Here's a breakdown of key security concerns. Data, the first one is data leakage. We have to protect the sensitive data using data rights management, encryption, and access control. Model poisoning is also one of the security concerns, and to ensure that we have to implement measures to prevent malicious actors from manipulating LLM models. And the third is prompt injection. We have to protect our LLM applications against unauthorized inputs that could compromise the model's functionality. To address these challenges, consider the following strategies. We have to implement robust security controls, including encryption, access management, and threat detection. And we have to continuously monitor LLM models for signs of compromise or biases. Now we have a few attack scenarios um, related to LLM application, which we will discuss in the upcoming slides. So the first scenario is prompt injection, and in this scenario, the user has successfully injected a prompt and uh, was able to get the malware script from the LLM application. Now, uh, to mitigate this, we have few security measures. The first one is to apply input validation and sanitization, which means before before the user enters input prompt, we have to validate that the prompt is valid and can be processed further. We also need to apply the principle of least privilege, which um, which uh, which can help which cannot help mitigate prompt injection fully, but it can reduce the damage. And third, restricting the LLM application to only the minimum level of access necessary for its intended operation. Scenario two is about output handling. So in this attack chain, we ask the LLM model to repeat the URL, and LLM model repeated the URL and provided the image. Um, and it's so to in order to remediate these kind of attacks, we have to restrict loading resources from internet, because everything on the internet is not secure. And we have to implement additional controls like rate limiting to reduce the risk. The third scenario is sensitive data disclosure. So in this scenario, for example, a person provides an input which contains data containing his sensitive information. It could be his email ID, his address, um, his social security number. So that data is forwarded and processed by the LLM application, and the LLM application trains on that data. So if the user for example, asks the LLM application if it knows any information about this particular email ID, the LLM application can provide the user one information to user two, his for example, his name, his social security number. So in order to remediate these kind of risk, we have to, we have to mask or embed sensitive data to prevent memorization while preserving utility. And we have to implement robust data sanitization pipelines to scrub sensitive details from their training, um, from LLM to train on them. So coming to our last slide, it's what are the important takeaways from today's presentation. So first, we have to the important takeaways are: first, revise your data lifecycle policies, data ownership policies, and data classification before integrating them before integrating LLM applications with your system. The second takeaway point is ensure that data rights are managed effectively and data is only available to the right set of people. The third point is separate the front end user interface from LLM backend for cost efficiency and centralized security. Remember that LLM ops is just an extension of DevOps. You can leverage your existing CI/CD pipelines and automation tools for LLM automation and deployment. And this is the last slide. Thank you. If you have any questions, please you can ask me. Do you have any questions regarding the slides?
Thank you, Hassan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, thank you for your outstanding presentation. So, actually, people are invited to share the questions in the chat.
Okay,
So,
let me.
yes, if there are no questions, we have prepared some questions for you. So I will paste it in the chat for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you see?
Yes, we can mitigate potential biases. So it all depends on the data that the model is trained on. So if the model is trained on the data that is available on the internet, so internet is full of racism, racial biases. If the model is trained on that data, we cannot mitigate that issue. But if the data is sanitized before training the model, we can definitely reduce the ethical and bias in the model. So what we can do is we have different tools to monitor anomalous behavior. One such tool is I can't say the name, but we have UEBA tools user that can monitor anomalous behavior in LLM applications. So it can be done. Monitoring user behavior can be done.
Oh, you, thank you. You have this one too
Can
from social media.
Yes, LLM models can be used by malicious actors, um, and they are, I think, as of current my knowledge, the malicious actors are using LLM for their gains. So yes, LLM is being used by malicious actors.
Okay, let me share another one from social media. Okay.
So industries and organizations can implement effective security measures for LLM in various ways. Like for example, uh, we one thing is that you have to revise your data lifecycle policies and ensure that only the user or the have the access to the data that they are intended for. And
There is a Jilan. Jilan has a question. Can the LLM model be used by malicious actors as system vulnerabilities?
yes, LLM models can be used by malicious actors. Um
Sorry, I didn't get you.
um, yes, LLM models are being used by malicious actors for system vulnerabilities.
Okay. Yeah. If there are no questions, let me collect another question from the social networks. This is it. What are potential security risks associated with the integration of LLM into other technologies such as IoT and robotics?
Uh, I don't understand this question.
Okay, there's another question. Let me just share with you. And I think that will be the last one. Okay. How can organization ensure compliance with the regulations and standards according to LLM security?
So organization can ensure compliance. First, you have to ensure that the data you are integrating with your LLM application is uh, is uh, is secured by only providing access to the right set of people. Now, data security is the most important thing in LLM. If and organizations are very much worried about their data security when they are integrating LLM applications with their workflows. So it was found that people who are not entitled to sensitive information, they can access that information because the, they already have access to that data, but they didn't know they have access until they ask their LLM application, and LLM application surfaces that data to them. So one important aspect is to ensure that your data in your organization is secure and access to that data is limited and restricted uh, according to the least privilege principle.
Thank you. Okay, Hassan, uh, I think there are no more questions.
Okay.
So, except okay, there's a new question here. Is it easy to detect LLM vulnerabilities, or we can use actual tools? This is from Sin.
It's hmm. So now there are tools to detect LLM vulnerabilities. It, um, the thing is, when you create your LLM application, vulnerabilities um, are only will only surface after you do a thorough pen testing or thorough testing of that application. So for example, uh, your application, LLM application, might be vulnerable to prompt injection, and you can only find out after you have tested your LLM application. So after rigorous testing, we can you can you will find out that, hey, my application is vulnerable to this risk, or my application is vulnerable to uh, modeling prompt injection. So it will only you can only find out after you have done a rigorous testing. I think there are tools in the market to that will do test or test on your LLM application code, but only after testing you will find the actual vulnerabilities in your LLM applications.
Okay, can you just write some tools in the chat so that people can maybe go and
Okay.
yes. Okay, there's another question. Do you have a good resource to recommend for studying LLM ops?
Um, LLM ops. Okay. I can provide the source, and um, um, after the meeting, I think can I do that? It-
Okay,
it's a
what we will do is that we will share your LinkedIn also in this
okay.
chat so that
Hmm.
people can contact you.
Okay,
And
sure.
yeah, so if you can also you can type down some few tools so that
One tool that I have on my mind is that can help create LLM application without hustle is Ogden.ai. So I can tap that.
okay. Uh, thank you. Sprinter is saying thank you, and thank you, Muhammad, for being around. Thank you for sharing this outstanding presentation and this knowledge with us. So we were happy to have you, and then we hope that next editions you will be available to share again with us knowledge concerning cybersecurity environment. So
Sure.
thank you for being here, and let's say we'll see the next time.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
You're welcome. So without wasting time, I would like to let people know that we also have another presentation starting at 4 p.m. UTC +1. So the next speaker, as you can allow me to share the screen, okay? Okay. So the next speaker will be a topic in French. Somebody is going to present garantir l'immuabilité des données, le rôle central des apps de maker dans la blockchain. He's an expert in blockchain and quality assurance. So we will catch up at 4 p.m. for the next presentations. Thank you for being around. Thank you again to Mr. Muhammad, and we hope to see him next time. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.